KTRS. Let's get right to it. We got lots to get to. Larry Stendebach with First Rule Film and Broadcast. Good morning, Larry.
Hey, good morning, McGraw.
All right, so yesterday we debuted the KTRS 360 digital camera.
Yes.
For the band.
Yes.
It's up on YouTube. It's getting a ton of hits on YouTube. I can't explain it. How do you explain what the 360-degree video is?
Well, the best way I can kind of explain it is everyone's kind of probably familiar with the idea of a panoramic image. You can take one with your phone. It's a long image that then if you kind of curled around would be like the whole view that you have.
Correct.
This is essentially what this camera does. It uses mirrors and a big lens, essentially, to view the entire room at one time, 360 degrees in a panorama.
Right.
And so then what it allows you to do is upload it to YouTube like we did with the band yesterday.
Right.
And it allows you to then use your mouse or your phone, and you can move your phone around and literally view that video from the perspective of the camera.
Right. So you're not looking at the entire 360-degree view. You're only looking at the view to the left.
Correct.
And then when you move your phone to the right, it knows that you're moving the phone to the right, and you'll only see what's in the right.
Correct. So it's an interactive video, if you will, from the perspective of the camera. And what makes it even more fun is that you can take a thing like Google Cardboard, which is like a $15 little visor plug-in, or Gear VR or Galaxy VR. You've seen a lot of these at phone shops now.
Right.
Pop your phone in, and all of a sudden you've got this little visor that you can view like you're sitting in that spot. It's really crazy.
The camera is, the one you have here, is a little bit bigger than a golf ball.
Yep.
And you can buy this at Best Buy?
That actually, right now, it's Best Buy exclusive. And, a lot of times I'm coming out with tech that's months away and consumers can't get it. This literally, I saw them stocking it at Best Buy when I was at Best Buy the other day. I had to pick one up. So you can go down to, Best Buy down the
so
street.
it's $399?
$399.
How long can it record for?
It's got, I believe, 32 gigs of memory in it, which is a lot of memory.
Right.
We recorded a...
So you can do a good 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
Oh, well, we did an 8-minute video yesterday.
Okay.
And it had other videos on there. I'd say it can easily record about an hour or two of footage.
Okay, it's not it's not USB. What's this connection down
No,
here?
it's a proprietary sort of connector. It's weird. And that connector connects to their power charging base that they have, so you can charge it, and also to various adapters that are included for things like GoPro mounts and tripod mounts.
Oh, yeah. So
it comes with all that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now what about... is there a disc, or how do you save the thing?
Well, you can actually do it directly from your phone, any iOS or Android phone or a computer.
Right.
Essentially, you just use an app to both view what's on it and start it, and from that you can transfer the files via a Wi-Fi network it admits to your phone.
Unbelievable.
It's a nice little compact product.
Unbelievable. Wow.
I will say that this is like, again, we were talking before, this is like the Sony Mavic, or the early digital cameras that came out that used floppy disks.
Right.
It's good, but it's early.
It's amazing.
And it's going to get a lot better really fast.
It's really, really cool. And we're going to use it for the band, so it'll be fun. All right, so what happened yesterday?
So, moving on from that, an interesting tech news in all of the news, Microsoft released an artificial intelligence that it went to test. Because right now there's a big push in technology to get computers to be able to talk to computers in natural language.
Okay.
Something that humans have thought even back from the 50s that computers do really well, but they don't.
Okay.
Where you can't just talk in natural language and they can understand you. So to do that, Microsoft thought, there's this constant conversation happening on Twitter amongst millions of users. So what let's do is let's create an AI bot, essentially, it's been done before, and have it talk to people and learn from that experience and get better at talking to people.
Okay.
On paper, this all makes plenty of sense.
Right.
But from those of us that are on the internet a lot, it won't surprise you to know that a coordinated effort spawned up very quickly to throw this AI off and get it to say horrible things.
Yes.
So within 24 hours of its release, this AI had been taught essentially to say
AI meaning artificial
intelligence.
Okay,
And we use that in a very narrow sense here.
Right.
It's really just a bot that they're trying to learn natural language.
Okay.
But it is learning from these conversations. These internet users got it to say very racist, very vulgar things. At even one point denied the Holocaust. So it went awry very, very quickly due to this coordinated effort. And so Microsoft now has pulled it down, obviously, and is working on
So what was it,
filters.
when you say it was a bot, was it a web page? Was it a...
It was actually a Twitter account.
It was a Twitter account.
So they ran it through a Twitter account.
Okay, so it would sort of respond to the other Twitter people.
You could tweet at it and have it would tweet back and have a direct conversation.
And it would be looking at the entire Twitter world and then using that technology, gleaning that, and then creating their own responses, which is why people were then able to manipulate the responses into racist, homophobic,
And
whatever
it's
else.
kinda
Sounds to me like this bot would do pretty well in the presidential primaries.
You know, it might. It would definitely compete. It would definitely compete. But it's surprising they
Did
didn't put in
Microsoft apologize, or they just take it down?
They
and say,
took it down immediately and said that because of the coordinated effort, they didn't expect it,
Right.
and they're going to put in essentially blocks and filters now that might help prevent that. It's kind of surprising.
It's kind of like when the Cardinals started doing. You could text your message to the screen, and it went so bad,
so fast.
They took it down, and we're going to put new screeners, and then they just finally just said this isn't
This
working.
is just a reminder to all engineers out there: you have to put in filters to save people from themselves.
Larry Stendebach, great as always. 360-degree video. It's unbelievable. And then, of course, be careful what you wish for. Larry, thanks.
Yep.
7:56, traffic weather.